Hi, this is Shannon with the Fuze magazine, and I am sitting here with 12 Foot Ninja. They just got done playing his set, and we're at Rock Revolution right now at Foxwood in Connecticut. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to sit down with the Fuze magazine. We are so happy that you guys definitely decided to do this. So this set was awesome. Everything was great. You guys were on point. How does it feel to be in the United States?
Feels good.
Pretty awesome. It's the fourth time we've been here actually, so yeah, it's getting bigger and bigger each time, and yeah, I think
just like the energy drinks.
Yeah,
the Monster Energy drinks.
They're like getting huge.
Yeah. What's your favorite Monster Energy?
I had one. It wasn't the rehab one. It was black and it had texture on the can and it was red.
It tasted like medicine.
Yeah, I think it was medicine.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite Monster?
This one's not bad.
Rehab?
This rehab one, but look. Yeah, they're all pretty good.
Have you tried the white one? That's the white can with the... Yeah, that one's good. I wish they had the orange one. The sugar-free orange one.
Yeah, the black one was sugar-free.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what I like the sugar-free ones. They're very, very
Even
good.
the sugar-free ones are like, whoa, they're all pretty full.
So, how has the tour been going so far, you guys?
Really good. It's every night's been pretty sick. We nearly didn't make it to our last show, but we have an awesome dude who owns the bus company. He got a U-Haul and we got this. We were stuck in an Amish town that had a barbecue joint with no beer, so we thought we might be doing an acoustic Facebook stream, but we ended up getting to the gig. We got off the bus, straight on stage, did the gig.
So it was just kind of like on the fly, like, all right, we got this.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And today was relaxed. We got to sit up and chill out for a bit, walk around. Went and had some biscuits.
Biscuits.
In the
Cookies.
catering.
Cookies.
Oh, okay, cookies.
Yeah,
Yes,
cookies.
sorry, I forgot.
Biscuits are different here. What is a biscuit? It's like a thing you eat with soup or something, isn't it?
A biscuit? Like it would be like chicken and biscuits, like
Oh yeah,
dough, like a biscuit.
A pancake kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, kind of, but it's more like just like dough kind of thing. But biscuits, you guys, it's like cookie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's like tea and it's tea and pumpkins. That's not you guys. So, what is the difference with playing here in the United States compared to Australia or any other country?
It's probably just you can play every night of the week. Like back in Australia, we can't play Mondays or Tuesdays or Wednesdays, whereas we can come over here and play like every night of the week if we want. So
people drive, like, it's nothing to drive a couple of hours to see a show on a weeknight.
Yeah.
Which is definitely there's more of a hard rock culture, I think, in America. Australia, it's like, Friday night, and if it's further than half an hour, people just can't be stuffed.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, whereas people drive like 6 hours here to come to shows.
Oh yeah.
It just blows our mind. Yeah.
I'm from Cicero, New York, Syracuse area, and then we have people from Utica, so we drove from New York to Connecticut. It's like 4.5 hours, but we will drive to go see a band, definitely.
Yeah, it's cool.
Great. I love it.
So out of all the bands, do you have a favorite metal or rock band?
In America?
Anywhere, no matter where in the world.
Well, I think at the moment the first band that comes to mind is Seven Dust, because we've been playing some shows with those guys and we really connected with the people. Morgan Rose he should have his own TV show that day. He just told us stories about playing, filling in for Tommy Lee and stuff that blew our mind.
Yeah.
Made anything we've done just look ridiculous. Like, I can't even go into it. But yeah, he's awesome. But we love Periphery and Sugar, a whole bunch of
Periphery have got a big place in our hearts because they kind of started it all for us. Mm-hmm. We did a show with Periphery back in Melbourne, and it was the first sort of big show that we did, and they just loved the show, and from there we ended up touring with them over here. So
they sort of introduced us to the American audience, I think, and then from there it sort of snowballed a bit.
That is awesome. Actually, probably last week I actually heard you guys they released one of your songs on Sirius and I don't normally have Sirius, but I heard it and I was like, oh my god, I'm going to see them on Sirius. I was so excited that I got to hear you guys.
Yeah.
So, because with a lot of bands when they're out of the country, we don't always hear them all the time, no matter what. I love Swedish and Finnish metal. Like that's my thing. Swallow Sun, Opeth, and Catatonia.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever heard of them?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
Swallow the Sun, not so much, but Catatonia and what was the other one you said?
And Opeth.
Opeth, definitely. Opeth, yeah.
Yeah, Swallow Sun. I'm like very excited. I'm seeing them at the Palladium in November, so I'm very excited.
And you've always been a big Sugar fan.
And
Yeah.
the Sugar. Oh my God, yes. I saw them once in New York City. They were great.
Yeah.
Yes.
They redefined heavy music, I think.
Oh, yeah.
They're awesome.
So what do you think about the festival today? How this whole setup? What are your thoughts on it? The perks, the benefits?
Well, literally, like we rocked up, got woken up, loaded our stuff on, played the gig. I went and got a biscuit, and that's about all I've seen so far. So I'm
You went
looking
and got a
forward to. Yeah, got a cookie.
To the relaxing bit, we get to enjoy the festival a bit more because it's been pretty crazy so far. But festivals for me are that's why I play music. You know, I love performing to that amount of people, and
You love biscuits.
I love biscuits.
Cookies.
Yes, cookies.
I love monsters. Yeah, so I
And
don't know.
Monster. He's a monster. And your fan base, like you guys were excited, like a lot of people were out there or watching you guys play, and that's what's great is you want to get that fan base and reach out to, you know, connect with your fans, because that's one of the biggest thing is having that connection with your fans. So
Yeah, well,
how are your fans all over?
It's been
in
growing.
general?
It's been really growing. The last festival we did in particular to this one, you know, we got on stage and it was growing as we played our first song, and then it was just a flood of people coming in. So, you know, I think it's really starting to connect out there, and you can just tell by the amount of people that are sort of coming to the festival shows that, you know, the names are getting out there, and I think, you know,
There's a bunch of people dressed as ninjas out there.
yeah,
in the heat,
it's always good to
so that's a
see.
good sign.
Yeah.
No, it is. I actually downloaded your albums on the Google Play app, and I was very excited because then I was like sharing everything, and my daughter, she now loves you guys, so now she's a fan, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
thank God, instead of what she listens to. So I was like, yes, I got her.
Excellent.
So she was excited that I was coming to see you guys play and everything else.
Yeah, I think 12 Foot Ninja does really connect with the younger generation. I think particularly like Jose Mangan, when we first met him, he kind of really started to like the band because he played it to his whole family. You know, his wife loved it, his kids loved it, and so it was like, oh, this is really cool. So I think you're right. Like I think it's connecting with a lot younger people as well.
It is, and she's 13. And what I love about you guys, your flow of music, you go from a little bit of like reggae to some rock to some metal. You don't just stick with one specific sound. You have multiple different genres of sounds that you guys do, which is great because that each song can appeal to a certain person.
Yeah.
And you don't see that a lot.
I think it's just this guy who just gets bored with one thing and wants to change it up.
Yeah. I reckon it's good to sort of flip mode. I look at it like movies. You know, if you had like a rom-com that turned into a Chainsaw Massacre at the end, it's just a lot more impactful
Right.
than a full rom-com or a full Chainsaw Massacre. You know?
Yes. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just not, you guys put your heart and soul. You can tell with your lyrics that they have meaning, and it's not just riffs. It's not, we're not just sitting here playing riffs.
We try and write songs, yeah.
And the words line up perfectly with the music, and that's just, a lot of times you still don't see that. It's just like they do the riffs, and then it's like, all right, let's put some lyrics to this.
Yeah.
You guys have so much emotion when you were playing. It was it was great. It was awesome to see that.
Well, I think the last album that we did, we kind of broke it down a lot more. Like the first album, we were writing different parts and that sort of stuff, but particularly Stevic and Bro, they wanted to make sure they could play the songs on acoustic guitar as a whole, and it sounded cohesive before we actually, you know, took it to the stage.
Yeah.
So I think that is.
If it works on acoustic guitar as a song stripped back from all the technical stuff, then that was the tick of approval. Because a lot of the times you can just get sucked into that dark side of just writing riffs, and if you break it down, it can be more of a rhythmic thing than harmonic or melodic or whatever. So yeah, thanks for noticing that.
Oh, definitely. That was one of the things I noticed with when I heard like you hear it, and I was like, oh, now they kind of sound like they're kind of doing a little reggae. All right, we got this. But it was nice. You don't hear it flip like that, and I really like that.
I like it when you look out to the crowd and you see people moshing, and then it gets to the reggae bit. They kind of all they don't know what to do.
It's like, okay, let's just do this. We just were going like this, and now, okay, all right,
just
let's
grooving.
slow down,
Yeah.
go like this.
Yeah.
It's good when there's like a dude who brings his girlfriend or vice versa, and like he's going ape shit in the heavy parts,
Yeah.
and then he sort of stands back, and then she starts getting into the
Grooving.
soft parts.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
So for guitars, electric guitar brand. Do you have a preferred brand?
yes. Well, I've just started my own brand.
You did.
Yeah, so I've got a guitar coming out hopefully next year in the States. So it's
Awesome.
with Line 6, and it's going to be made by Yamaha guitars.
That is amazing. What I was actually gonna say is Yamaha for acoustic, the acoustic electric. Yamaha's my favorite, and then I'm an ESP girl. I like
Okay.
the
Yeah, they're
ESPs,
pretty mean
but Line
guitars.
6, I love the sound of a Line.
Yeah.
I do.
Awesome.
Like I have a violin and it's Barkasberry and it's great. I love it.
Yeah.
But do you have a favorite?
Yeah, well, I've been playing Warwick basses for probably 20 years now, yeah. And I don't know, they're just, ever since I started playing bass, that was the one I wanted to play, and I just haven't stopped playing it since, you know. I think Stevic will try and get me over to the Shuriken guitars, so we'll just see how that goes. But but for now, it's Warwick bass.
That's awesome. And you know what's crazy is the bassists don't actually get a lot of credit, and it's great when you are on stage and bass, like you
Yeah.
can actually hear the bass, because
Yeah.
half the time a lot of people are like, oh, it is what it is, but what was nice today how they had the sound, you could actually hear your bass, which was awesome, which is very rare that you
We need more
sometimes
of
hear.
that. We need more of that.
You should get the colored strings.
Yeah, I've actually used those. They're pretty good.
Oh, you
yeah,
do?
Yeah. I've used the orange ones.
What
Yeah.
brand do you use for the color? Because there's two companies.
DR, I think.
Yes,
Yeah.
the DR, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's people that have like the green ones and the red ones.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
pretty cool. You got to
They are
change them all
good?
the time. They're good. They're good. I love them.
Nice. So where are you guys off to next after here?
There's a festival after this one.
Yeah, there's a festival tomorrow, and then we've been doing a bunch of shows with Nothing More, who are really good friends of ours. We've toured with them a bit, and we're lucky enough to be touring with them again now. So
But immediately after this, I'm going to go into there and have a shower.
Did you guys play with them the other night?
yeah, we've had 2 shows with them so
You
far.
did?
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. Because they played what, 2 nights ago?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
It was Thursday. I think you guys played with them.
They're good, but I reckon Johnny's a bit out of shape. You know, he's a bit flabby, isn't he?
Yeah, he's let himself go.
He's let himself
really,
go. He
yeah.
needs to work out a bit more.
Eyes,
So.
yeah.
Well, you Australians, you know, you guys are big surfers, right? Do you
Yeah.
guys surf?
Oh yeah, so
Yes.
the internet all the time.
The Wi-Fi's crazy.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
surfing the internet is great, but
Yeah.
actually, like surfboard.
I grew up in a surf town, but I used to bodyboard instead of surf. I broke my face surfing, and I was like, that's enough of that.
That would explain that.
Yeah, that's why.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
why this.
Yeah.
Before
That
this, I was
explains
different. Looked like Justin Bieber before this.
So,
Yeah.
did you have the bead?
Oh, I did. Yeah, then I had a
everything?
fight with my hair, and I killed it, and it moved down to this part of my head.
Yeah.
It just stayed there.
Nice. Now that would be a style.
It's a transition. It goes through here.
Can we bring that style back?
I think it's already
Let's bring it
started.
back.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's get it back.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you so much for sitting down with us. I'm Shannon
Pleasure.
Lobello with the Fuze magazine, and I'm sitting down with 12 Foot Ninja, and we are at Boxwoods in Connecticut. Have a great day.